Don't allow people to rob you of your youth. If you're younger, right, you're an adult, but you're of a younger age. You're of the dating age, like you really seriously dating, meaning you go places, you enjoy time with people. It's not like you're still young and close to home. You actually could spend as much time as you want getting to know someone for as long as you want, right? Like you're really of a dating age and you're dating with a purpose. If you come across people who are older than you and they're divorced and they start having conversations with you and you see them in circles and they're talking about how the dating pool has piss in it, that's their piss. If you really valued where it is that you came from, then stay there. Don't come to us trying to get our stuff together with your damn jaded stories to try to take us off track. You valued what you had so much and it makes you such a great person. Well, then stick to it. Didn't you make vows before God? Why would we, the younger crowd, the ones that's looking to write their story, why would we want to hear of your stories of failure? I don't get it. Why do I want to hear you tell me everything you devalued? Why do I want to hear you tell me all the oaths that you broke? Because that's what you did. Every single vow that you made, you didn't mean it. You lied before an audience of invited guests. You invited people to a ceremony. You stood before all of them and you lied before God. That's a shame. I don't want to hear what you have to say about the upcoming people to date, soon to be married. You don't have an opinion of any value. You don't have anything to bring to this conversation here. You're not going to advise me. You're going to put me on a crash course into a brick wall so I can end up like you. We don't want to be jaded like you. We don't want to be lonely and miserable like you. We don't want to bring people down. We want to build people up. We want to build ourselves up. Y'all need to stay away from these people. If them talking about, hey, I've been married for so long and now I'm dating and I'm dating all of these people and all of these. You back at square one. When you just hit your 20s, people are typically dating, right? And they may be dating with options, as they call it. How are you going to be 38 and you're doing the same thing that people did when they was 22? Aren't you going backwards? If you really have high standards, wouldn't your standard be that you're not even entertaining that? Like you don't become a professional and go back to college. You don't do that. You don't do that. If you're a professional and you've reached the end of your career, you know what you do? You move on. That's what you do. So if by chance your relationship has come to an end, your marriage came to an end by chance, you shouldn't be dating, running around looking all crazy, talking about you graduated from your marriage. You dummy. Wasn't God involved in your marriage? So what graduation is there above God? How does your marriage not serve you when you went to God for it? You're just ungrateful. That's what you are. You don't value anything. You don't have an expert opinion. You don't have anything that could benefit anyone. All you have is why you are the way that you are. And you know what it all boils down to? The fact that you're selfish. Overwhelming majority of these people who wreck their own homes only talk about themselves. Never the other person who they said before God that they were going to live the rest of their life loving this person. They don't talk about that. They don't talk about their children. They only talk about themselves. What's best for me? What's going to make me happy? It's time for me to be concerned and make myself this, that, and the other. Question. Before you get married and you're single, weren't you living life about yourself? When you're 10, who are you living life for? When you're 15, who are you living life for? When you're 18, who are you living life for? When you're 21, who are you living life for? Like, these people will fool you guys if y'all don't get it from the right source. Casted Crowns Inc.